Welcome to At the Vanguard. We're TB Vanguard, and our motto is for fans by fans. We showcase fans on the front line of the Team Breezy movement. This podcast is an open forum to discuss current topics as they relate to Chris Brown and his fan base.
All right, everybody. Today is June 25th, 2018, and welcome to At the Vanguard. Glad you could join us. Got a lot of stuff to cover today, but we'll start with saying our names. I'll go first. I'm Nikki.
Paula.
I'm Shay.
Tammy.
D.
Okay. All right. So, I guess we didn't really talk about this last week. Well, I wasn't on, but I know that before we had our podcast, I sent Paula a little message about this young man's passing. So I see that it's on here today.
We talked about it, but it was just so fresh.
Did.
Yeah, it was so fresh. It was just like a lot of shock. And since then, I mean, there have been things we've been pretty outraged about, like filming, people filming and not calling the ambulance for him. Because basically he bled out. I mean, he could possibly have lived had they called an ambulance. And it was pretty outrageous. Has anybody heard any other things like that since it's happened? What about you, Shay?
The whole situation is just sad because not only did he get shot, he did get robbed too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they haven't caught who did it, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, they caught some suspects. They have some suspects.
Is it the idiot that had the red mask? I'm sorry, Tammy. Is it the idiot that had the red mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
the guy who was driving the car, not the guy with the mask. They're still waiting for two other people to be arrested.
No, they got them all. They have them all now. I've seen a report where they have all three suspects now.
Oh, today they got all three? The other two?
No, yesterday. It was yesterday.
Wow.
I've seen it. Yep.
Okay, well, they're not wasting any time. I will say that, and even with some of the other violence we've seen with people recording them, they're catching those suspects too. Junior and all of that's going on socially as well. So they're.
Horrible.
I mean, I don't appreciate people just standing around and not at least attempting to call someone for help. But at the same time, there was the footage caught the other idiots, the people who were doing this. So
right.
Well, not necessarily for X, but for the other young man. Okay.
Well, the internet played a part in it because they posted a video of themselves. And then they had their receipts from the chicken place down the street. They had a lot of things on them that sort of helped them get caught. Would you hear about it, Dee?
Well, I thought that the two people that they had, that the social media was pointing out did it. I thought they said they hadn't and people apologized to them. So when Tammy just said that the other two were arrested, I didn't know that. So I'm going to check and see if it's the ones that social media had pointed out as being the ones who did it.
Yeah. Anybody else heard about it? Nikki?
Go ahead, Nikki. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Tammy. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tammy.
With Extension, I first started. A lot of these new rappers, I don't really pay attention to because they be just looking whacked out. Like, it's like a whole totally different style that I'm not accustomed to. So I just see their picture. I don't even want to hear what they have to say. But with him, I did listen to a couple of videos, and I believe it was during the time when he had when he was in jail and he was beefing with Drake at the time. And then I seen a couple of other videos of him, and he always spoke very eloquently, very intelligent. Besides when he's angry, But when he's and mostly he normally gives off positivity, and he's trying to be positive. So I started to like him because my nephews, they listen to his music, and it's just really sad because I think he would have really had a bright future in music, in the industry. And his album, I think it did pretty well because he even before he dropped his album, he had a strong following. So, it's just really sad to see that, at 20 years old, and he had a promising career ahead of him because he was nominated for, on the Billboard Awards, that it's ended at 20. It's really sad.
That's a horror.
And also, there's a lot of what's really horrible about it is a lot of people are making jokes. Making jokes, doing a challenge, and that's like really ridiculous. Like I don't know. The internet is like really wild, but I don't know. Something has to be done with because that's not funny at all to be joking about a death. That's like really crazy, to be doing that. But it's a lot of that going on.
Morbid.
Yeah, it's such a desensitization to it all now, it seems.
Yeah.
Like this, and I don't want to say this generation, but I would just say, like, as far as like social media as a whole, it's really desensitized some people to where it's like everything's funny. There's a lack of compassion. Nobody gets it until it happens to them or someone, that they care about. It's just all this apathy. Like, they just don't give a damn. And one of the things I saw when it first happened was just the commentary back and forth between people. Oh, well, he did this to his girlfriend who was pregnant and blah, blah, blah. And then you have the other friends, no, well, she said that was all a lie and blah, blah, blah. So there's, there's misinformation, people saying, not caring, because of what he supposedly did in the past, and other people, well, he's trying to change. And so it's just interesting. And then you had Jadena, who was saying how, if we look at everybody who went on to become like these great people, if we he wasn't comparing him to Malcolm X, but he said, think about what Malcolm X was doing at 20 years old. If he died at 20, he would have been a thief. I don't know if he used rapist, but he would have been an assault.
He was a pimp. He's a pimp. He was a thief. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those things, and abuse, all those things. But he was able to live and change and grow and become, one of the most important people of that time. And so, but that would have never happened had he died at 20. And so, what Jadena was saying was we need to, as a whole, stop cutting lives short and foster, change and growth and redemption, especially if the person wants to change, or was changing. So I thought it was heartbreaking that was he on his way to a charity? I keep hearing
he's there doing a charity event because he's from Florida, and he was basically trying to look out for his hometown.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, the other piece that came out, I think yesterday, was that either yesterday or this morning, was that he bought like 4 homes for family members.
Yeah.
So he spent a lot of money making sure his grandmother had a house. I think his parents individually had houses. So he was taking care, he was getting his life together, taking care of people and trying to turn things around. And the song they play on the radio for him is called Sad. That's the only song I know by him, but that's unfortunate.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. So do we want to move on?
Let's just lighten it up. One great thing that happened, of course, last week was the kickoff of Heartbreak on a Full Moon tour.
Yeah.
That was a great thing. Yeah.
Yay!
Absolute. Yeah. And he is, Chris, he's I'm glad he's on tour because he's posting like 13 posts a day.
I know.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, when he's on that bus, he's bored out of his mind.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome to see. Has anyone seen him? Yeah, I mean, I know the tour, just kicked off, but has anyone seen him yet? Or what dates? For those that are going, what dates are you guys going?
I'm thinking July 28th.
July 14th, I believe.
July. Okay.
July 12th.
I saw him
July
on Friday.
You on Friday?
I saw him on Friday for a BETXperience, and then I'm hoping to see him now that he added the Anaheim show. And I want to go to Vegas, but yeah, I want to see him again.
Yeah. Yep. I did remember the Vegas thing. I did learn that he was going to be, where? In Chicago. So was it Henry Park? Somewhere in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if that's doable or not. That's usually where I see him when I go. But I don't know if that's doable or not. But that's good. That is good to know that he's going to be close. Closer than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised that you weren't going because when I heard Shay was going to Chicago, I was like, oh, Nikki usually goes to Chicago. I know it's not really close, but it's as close as he gets to Wisconsin.
You know what? Now I see, because I wasn't on the podcast last week, but you had me listen.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why it feels familiar. Like, I feel like I wasn't talking about nothing. But I heard that. I thought it was driving me crazy. Okay. Yeah, you guys did bring me up to that. That was cool. Okay. All right. So Dee, what was that like at the BETXperience seeing the show?
Well, I just came in like right as SZA was, I guess she was halfway through her show. And so I didn't get to see the artist leading up to him perform because that kind of shows you the different level he's at. But the show was amazing. He was so happy. Just like at the party tour, he was like, you could tell he was very happy and in his element. And here he was so happy. I was tired just looking at him from all the moves he was doing. But it was like just high-end quality performance, singing, dancing, and he was so happy. I was just happy to see him, and I want to see him again because I had a good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks like a great show.
And it was packed.
Yeah, it does.
Staples was packed, so he put on a show, and he basically was the only real headliner because SZA, LMA, and Tiana, they're still up and coming. And so Staples Center was packed.
But did you know that Tiana went on after Chris?
I saw
she
that.
Went on, Chris, my brother told me she went on first. And then I don't know if she came back later because remember when Chris was sending you the video from Tiana, remember?
Right.
But then she did have her album release party that night in LA. So
yeah, I was going to mention that.
But
too.
somebody posted, I want to say EJ said, well, my sister closed out the show at Staples Center, and I'm like, they said like 80% of the people left.
Yeah, I think he said shut it down too, but I missed like the first two acts, and Chris said that she came out first, and if she came out after Chris, I left after Chris. So
everybody did.
Yeah, because I had to go to work. So it's like I gotta go.
What's everybody been most impressed with? Like, for me, I was just amazed by the stage. I'm trying not to watch too much because I don't want, even though it's always different in person. But what's impressed everybody the most that you've seen? Jay, you're at the top of the list. I hate to put you on the spot all the time.
No, try. I definitely agree. No, it's cool. I definitely agree with you, Paula. The stage setup is really something different. Like, he really took his time and really made sure that, it was just over the top and just amazing. So I'm ready to see it. I'm excited.
I know. I want to see it in person. Nikki, what about you?
I haven't caught too much of the clips.
That's good.
But I just other than what he, posted on his page. But I'm trying not to look because it would make me a little jealous. Because usually when I'm not able to go, I'll just watch and be like, yeah, whatever. Or in the past I've bought a ticket and then just didn't go, but at least I support it that way. But this time I'm still debating, so I don't know if I want to spoil anything for myself. So yeah, I haven't watched too much. There was one clip of him like dancing. He had like a striped, was it the black and white top?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've seen a few minutes with that particular outfit, but yeah, I haven't purposely watched as much. So.
What about you, Tammy?
I like the stage, the setup. I like the lighting. And most of all, the music sounds so good. I can't wait till he comes to Barclays. Because it's like, all new music and it's a lot, even though he, threw a couple of his oldies but goodies, in the mix. But it's just like, it just sounds like totally, like, with the beat and it's loud. Oh man, I can't wait. And then the dance routines, because I've seen a couple of clips. And it just looked like mostly from, I think, from the first show he did and from the Staples Center, and he is just going in. He's going on, so I'm like, I can't wait. Save some energy for us, man.
I know. But yeah, he looks so happy. He's really enjoying himself.
He does.
Yeah, you can't buy that. I mean, it's just so good.
No.
But of course, also we've got a new video since we last met. Last week, all we could talk about was "Hope You Do," and now we got "To My Bed." That was interesting.
The "To My Bed" video. Yeah, that was really. I like that video a lot. Really good. I mean, it's not that dark, but it's really good. I like the setup of it.
I think it was a little dark.
I don't know. Maybe I need glasses or something. But it's really not that dark.
He probably watched it in the dark.
Exactly.
I think he liked the moodiness of it. I think that's why. But yeah, it would be good to see a little more of everything. But that was, oh my God, I love that video. And I love the sci-fi aspect. I know he loves sci-fi too, so that's why I'm sure that was his idea. I saw somebody tweet, so where did you get this machine that spits out Chris Brown? And I said, oh, when you find out, let us know. Asking for a friend. I thought that was funny. I just jumped in that. What'd you think about it, Nikki?
The "To My Bed" video?
Yeah.
You know what? Okay. I'm just going to be honest. I went on Twitter. I'm just going to be honest. I went on Twitter, and I didn't realize he had put out a new video. So it was just like a clip or whatever, and I was like, what's this? I was like, oh, is this old? What is this? Because I'm not too familiar with that song. And so I turned it off. Not because I didn't like it, but I was just like, oh, you just released "Hope You Do." This can't be new. But I wasn't expecting a new video. But from the piece that I saw, it seemed fine. Like, I still like "Hope You Do," but that's not a fair assessment as I didn't see all of "In My Bed." But I didn't realize that it was actually a new video. Shame on me.
I'm not a fan of you. We're going to put you in timeout. We're going to take your Team Breezy card.
Listen. Don't let me. I am working 10-hour days here.
Okay, we'll give you a pass then.
Thank
We'll
you.
give you a pass. What about you, Shay?
I really like the video. I love the futuristic feel of it in the beginning. The female dancers, they are really something else. Like, honestly, they really do give the male dancers a run for their money. Like, they're so good. Yeah. And the one Caucasian lady, the contortionist, I think, the one who was doing all those crazy leg tricks, that was interesting.
It was a couple of them doing that, wasn't it?
I think it was just one, the blonde.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I could look again. I watched it enough.
I could have sworn I seen. I was like, are they all doing that? Or
I think it was just one. Because that was scary when her leg went over her shoulder like that. I was like, yikes.
Like, how do you do that?
I know. No joint. Your joints aren't connected or something. Man.
And he looked really good in the video, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being short helps.
Being short?
Yeah, I said most like the contortionist. I don't know.
Oh,
if she was short
okay.
or not. I'm about to watch the video right now since she tried to come to me.
I'm trying to keep her card now. No scribbling. No cheating.
Like, you know, revoking my card.
Before this convo is over.
Dee, what were your impressions of it?
I love this. I love the color, the futuristic. I like the beginning of it with the boxes with the people in it. I love Chris's dancing. I love the female dancers. I love that it was a surprise because all of a sudden it came out and I was talking to Paul like, oh, a video came out? What? So I like the whole thing.
Yeah, that was a big shocker.
Was
We
that a
watched
song
it.
that you guys wanted a video for? Because I don't remember when we would constantly talk about, you know, songs we wanted videos for. I don't remember that being one of them. That's
I
definitely
think
a
the
nice
theory
surprise.
this is the theory that's gone around on the internet. Remember that first list, kind of a playlist he gave us before the album completely dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, all the videos have been from that list.
Really?
So we're thinking that we're going to get videos for all of those.
Well, nowhere was on that list.
Now.
Oh, nowhere was on that list. That's great. Okay.
It was called something else, though, then, I believe. Because I think it was EMAC who told us what the name was. Because nobody knew, because remember, it was just a clip of him and Royalty dancing. So we didn't know what
it was just in the background, yeah.
You know, so even if the name was there, we wouldn't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And another video I would like for, of course, Nowhere, and also Heartbreak on a Full Moon. I think, I don't know how many videos did... Yeah, right? How many videos... Do you think there are more videos, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they said there were multiple. Remember, Riveting Entertainment posted that there were multiple videos coming. I think they would have. Yeah, I think they would have just said 2 if it was just 2 more, and it's been 2 so far. So I think there's several coming.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, he has material to make several.
Oh my God, yes. He could be making videos for years. He needs to let this album ride for a couple of years.
Yeah. He should,
you know, somebody was saying, "Oh, this is not. This could be his Thriller." It's not. I don't think it's his Thriller yet, but I think it could definitely be. Have you ever heard of Stevie Wonder songs in the Key of Life? I think it's kind of like that, where it had so many great hits and songs that'll be around for a long time. I think it's like Songs in the Key of Life. It's like that. I think it's one of those albums. Because, I mean, I listen to it all the time. There's so many parts of it. I've got a lot of playlists from it because there's just so many different kinds of music. I've got a rainy day playlist. It rained the other day, and I sat on the balcony and listened to it. And I didn't listen with headphones. I just played it out loud, and it just sounded so good with that rain coming down. Yeah, I'm somebody who likes to be melancholy sometimes. I don't like everything always happy. So I really enjoyed it. It was perfect for me. It was perfect.
It is. It's really a good album. I mean, really, really good. It's like a song for every mood. Every mood, you know. And I've been listening to it ever since it's dropped. Like, you know, because to me, it's like, you know, new albums dropped and I listen to it and I'm like, let me go back to Heartbreak and Full Moon. I don't know. It's just something about, like, when Chris does music, like, because I'm a rhythm and flow, that's what I like in songs. That's what attracts me to certain songs. And he just has a lot of that. Like, you know, everybody likes something different, but that's just what I like. Like his flow and the rhythm of the song, and, you know, like, even though there's a beat, but, you know, you have to be able to flow and, you know, have a rhythm with the beat, and he's excellent at that. So every last one of his songs have that. Like, you could just bob to it. And I listened to a couple of albums that just dropped. And I don't know, I just wasn't feeling them. You know,
I'll tell you what it is with some of these other albums that have come out, because I listen to them on Spotify, you know, just when they first come out. It's like they'll have, like, I would say at the most 4 good songs. Like, I wouldn't say that most of them have a body. They just have, you know, a real body of work. It's just like a few good songs. They make some songs that they know will be hits. And then they have fillers. I hate to say that, but really a lot of them have lots of fillers.
Yeah.
That's my feeling anyway.
Because it's not just fillers. I mean, it'd be different if they had like 9 or 10 songs, you know. So maybe 4 good songs, maybe 2 fillers, and then 3 popular singles, you know.
Right.
But to have like 15 and 20 songs and you only got 4 good songs, that's a waste of an album.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
It really is.
You know, that too. So.
And I don't know. I didn't, on some of the albums I listened to, I didn't get even 4 songs. Like, I feel like some songs are good, but it's just not like, you know, a song that I would want to hear over. Like, none of them were songs that I wanted to hear over and over again.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I get it.
And I feel like, you know, at this point in your career, like, you can't have great songs and then drop something like that. You know what I mean?
I know.
Hot trash.
Yeah, basically. And I was for pretty much all of the albums I've heard thus far. So, and I'm like, nah, this is not it, because you've done better and you can do better, pretty much.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I did watch the video, you know, while you guys were talking.
She crammed. She crammed for the exam.
Nikki got jokes. Nikki got jokes.
You know.
She crammed for the exam.
So I can just watch. No, but it is an awesome video. And it was not dark. It was pretty golden. It was pretty,
it has like a lot of like glowing color.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
And blue is my favorite color, so.
Yeah, mine too. But I like the pyramid. I liked everything.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the dancing. I didn't think that, I wasn't sure in the beginning if that was him doing all that twisting stuff, because they weren't really showing the face. And the way he was
that was him.
Like back and whatever. Well, I knew it was, but I couldn't see his tattoos. And I'm like, oh,
and the outfits
so
too.
I like that. Yeah, the outfits too.
I like the outfits too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw somebody post that we're not gonna just act. We're gonna just act like this is not the bomb. When he did that little shoulder stand and the legs, I'm like, that was the bomb. It was like, wow.
It was that isolation with the shoulders. That was because he doesn't do stuff like that. So it came across often. So it came across as a
Right.
just next level video. So
It was next level.
I like that.
Had some great visuals. We'll put it that way. Some great visuals.
Mm-hmm.
And I love
Yeah.
that song. I mean, I always liked it, but it's like I'm liking it more just because I'm hearing it more. But
Right.
I could see this being number one on the R&B charts. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think that can happen.
I think that's why he actually did a video for this one, because when the album dropped, it's accumulated a lot of streams on Spotify and it was one of the, I think it was the second after Tempo, because I know Confidence was probably the highest, and Tempo just took over, and then it was To My Bed. So
Right.
that's probably, and a lot of people like To My Bed, the song.
Yeah. Now, in Confidence, now that's another one that was on that list. That first
Yeah, it
playlist.
was.
So I would love to see a video for that. I don't know what he would do, but I know what I'm picturing, but who knows.
Mm-hmm.
But I
That is
would
a
love
good
to
song.
see a nice video for that. Yup.
So I guess in another couple of weeks he'll drop the next video.
Well,
Let's hope we give this one a month.
Heartbreak on a full moon. I would like him to, give it some time to just prosper.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I just like that song.
Because I really feel like this album could go he could really let it go a couple of years. I know he's constantly making music, but he can let them sit until later, because he's put out something great and he needs to let it be great. You know what I mean? Just let it be great. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Put out something new.
Mm-hmm.
And we did talk about the streaming rules, the change in the streaming rules. I wanted to make sure that was in.
Yeah.
So that's something that came up today, and I'm trying to think of something else. Because we've kind of exhausted our agenda.
Well, it was a brief agenda. It was.
New streaming rules. Looks like Breezy Light found it.
So it has to be one video. It can be the same video, or it has to be different videos, one underneath the other. Like, can I do Hope You Do, then To My Bed, again Hope You Do, then To My Bed?
Well, that's what I did. I
one?
thought it was okay to do that. Now I'm not sure.
No,
say that.
No. You can do that. You
All
can do
right.
Hope You Do and To My Bed. She's saying you can't have 10 videos of Hope You Do or 10 videos
Right.
of To My Bed and then just loop it. She's saying you can't do that. You have to. The video has to end, another different video has to begin, but you can have them repeat each other. Because we had To My Bed, like 10 of them back to back, like we
Right.
normally do on a video playlist.
Right.
We can't do that anymore.
So now I've got Hope You Do and To My Bed alternating.
Right. That'll work.
And we don't have any chart updates, do we?
I don't think Hope You Do or To My Bed is on the radio or on Billboard yet.
Maybe we ought to talk about getting people to update step up their request, to get them.
Yeah.
And also, what do you call it? The
are you talking about Shazam?
Shazam the song.
Yeah.
Tell people to Shazam the song.
Yeah,
That's another
that
thing.
definitely counts. Mhm.
Yeah, because you want to get the attention of the radio station.
Yeah, definitely. That'll help. It's everywhere, Shazam.
He was the first artist that actually was on the Shazam chart when it first came out. I wish I could find that. I've got to work on that. We've got to fix some of our old files on our website. But yeah, he was the first one, very first one, when Shazam came out. Yep.
Yep. So that and requesting, and let's get it on radio.
Get it on the radio.
And awaiting the next video.
Yeah, but I really think we need to focus on urban and
Rhythmic
for those.
Oh, and also adult urban too.
Adult urban.
Those
okay.
are, yeah, all three: adult urban, AC, urban and rhythmic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they call it AC, but
Can I just
Adult
say
contemporary.
Yeah, adult contemporary. I just want to say this one thing while we're talking about these songs. On the comments in YouTube, someone put, what did they put? They put removes birth control. And 300.
What?
Oh my god.
Really?
oh my god! What did it say? Say that again.
So underneath the video for To My Bed, the first person says, "The king never fails. Who else loves the new video? Hashtag Team Breezy." And it's 652 people liked it, just for this. But then the very next comment says, in bold, removes birth control. And there's 6 people who like that comment.
That's too funny.
Team Breezy crazy.
But this is somebody completely different. Her name is Pretty Girl on YouTube. But seriously, this removes birth control.
Yeah, he's got some baby
that's
makers
the
on there. He's got some baby makers on that album. That's one of them.
Comment. Yep.
You know the funniest thing about the video though is oh, we're not going to make it to the bed, but they made it to the bed. At the end. It was like, wait a minute, that's the bed.
I missed that. Did they really?
Yeah, that's good. That's what happens when you cram for the test.
No,
when you cram for the test, you miss little details like that.
It doesn't look like a bed. It doesn't look like a bed. There's no headboard.
You don't have to have a headboard.
You gotta watch more than one. You gotta watch more than one.
Yeah.
Well, I did. Actually, I watched it twice. Actually, I watched it twice. They made it to the mat. They made it to the mat.
Had a pillow and everything.
What did you say?
Had a pillow and everything, like a mound for one.
Chris is doing a pop-up, right?
Huh?
He's doing a pop-up. Is he doing a pop-up store or pop-up something?
I haven't seen one for the next. The next one is in Houston. I haven't seen a card for it. Actually, let me look at Black Pyramid Official and see if they have one, because that's normally where they are.
Oh, that one is over. The pop-up he did was yesterday?
Yes, the last one was yesterday. But he's had them in a couple of cities, so.
Oh, okay.
You can go on. If there weren't pillows, you wouldn't even have noticed that was a bed.
Oh, please. You just hate being wrong. You just hate being wrong.
No, because I'm looking, I'm like, oh, yeah, there is a bed. But I was looking at the cloth.
Okay, so there's only the last one was Tempe. I don't see a new one yet for the next show. The next show's in Houston. Might be tomorrow.
Chris's next show is on Friday the 28th.
Yeah. Oh, it's the 28th? Okay. So, in the next couple of days, they'll probably put up a sign.
Okay. Hopefully they'll have some slides when you guys go in July.
I hope you guys are in New York.
In Chicago, too.
In Chicago, too, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why I'm saying that. I ain't got no money to shop like that. I can't shop a lot.
If the slides are over $50, they can slide right back where they are.
Well, no, the slides are $30, and I'm getting the slides.
30? Okay.
They better have them too. They better have
I
some.
just want some slides.
I want the slides and I want the fan. I want the slides and the fan.
Yeah, the fan looks so cute.
Oh my God, that's the bomb. I've got to have that. I might have to fight somebody if they don't have it.
Yeah, that would be cute. And then Christine was like showing them off with her manicure toes.
Yeah, I saw with her red polished toes.
That was cute. That was cute.
Okay.
How do you don't usually see that as like a tour item, right? Shoes?
No.
Or like slippers? You don't usually see that, so that was creative.
No, that's unusual. And so is the fan, really.
Creative. Yeah.
So is the fan. Even though I didn't know it was a fan, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was like a hairband, like that goes on like Mickey Mouse ears. That's what I thought it was. And you just put that on top of your head and have these lights go, Heartbreak on a full moon tour. I don't know. That's what I thought.
How did you realize it was a fan? That's what you
when
thought
I saw it on the list. When I saw it on the list, that's when I realized it was a fan.
Fan. That's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Now I have to go back and look at that.
Well, if you look on our page, there's a price list. There's a price list, and
okay.
Yeah, it's a little video of like several things from the merchandise, and the price list is in that video. A little slideshow. But yeah, but nothing's too expensive. And I wanted the socks, but the socks are VIP, and I'm not VIPing this time.
No.
Aww.
Unless I hit the lottery, it ain't happening. It's not that time of year. It's not the VIP season for me. Huh?
Not that kind of party. I said not that
not
kind
right
of party.
now.
It's okay. No.
I'm just trying to go.
Right.
I hear that.
Is anybody
So
else?
I can manage.
Is anybody else? Anybody else VIP?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
See?
Nope.
Paula?
Nope.
Well, D might be.
She probably is.
tickets.
Why y'all
That's
pick
why
on
she's
me
quiet.
all the time?
She's picking on me. Because I was gonna, since that gift you sent never came to me, I was like, I got a birthday coming up. Pass the socks. Pass the
Don't
flag.
forget nothing.
It's all good.
Put some slides in there, right?
Yes, just put some slides in there. You're not alone. You're not alone, Paula. We are all broke. We are all just happy to go. If we go, it is all good. And we will live vicariously. We will live vicariously through D and her VIP experience, and we will live vicariously through Miss Jailbake when she goes to jail from fondling fit. So it is all good.
Uh-oh. Jandy?
Yes, it is all good.
It's Jandy. Jandy said she's not going to Atlanta because she's working. So if she comes up to Virginia, I may get to meet her.
Oh, that would be good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be real cool.
For real.
Yeah. You guys can fan out and be ridiculous together and give a
I
ball.
know.
Yeah.
I don't stand out over him like that. I just like his voice. I'm not. He's a little kid to me. He's grown, but he's a little kid to me. But she's ready to snatch him.
Yes, she is.
To protect her.
We have to protect her.
Yeah, but don't worry about him. Chris can protect himself.
Protect her. Protect her.
I don't know if he can protect himself from Jan, but we'll see.
He can run though. He runs pretty quick.
He better behave that day. He better behave because Jan said
he got good reflexes. Remember when that little girl jumped on the stage at the Fat? That little girl jumped on the stage at the Fat. And he was out of the way. Reflexes like a cat. That was hilarious.
Are you talking about the one where they snatched her down by her hair?
No. I'm talking. This is at the Fat back in 2009. Little girl, took a little bit rest in her hair, jumped straight up, and this because we were packed. I was there. It was packed in. This is in New York. I can't remember the name of the theater. It's a small one.
when she ran up on him it was
Yeah.
basketball? No, it
And
wasn't
her
basketball.
her little barrettes popping, and ran ducked, and they grabbed her and took her right off the stage. I think they took her backstage though. I think they were mean to her. They just took her backstage, and then I think she got to meet him backstage. She was so good.
That was nice.
But she needed to be in the Olympics. She didn't even have a running start. She was able to get up there and be in a full run. I'll never forget it. That kid needs to be in the Olympics. That was amazing. Well,
Thanks for joining us.
have we exhausted the conversation?
Join us again
Huh?
at
We might have.
Vanguard.
I said we might have, but that wasn't too bad.
No way too
We were
bad.
able to go an extra 20 minutes. Look at that.
I know. And we let us go with, and then we didn't gossip. That was impressive. We didn't gossip.
See? No.
We should be proud of ourselves.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. It was great talking to each of you. We'll see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on this episode, and we hope you'll join us again at the Vanguard.